I started groups because I was seeing so many people who are struggling with opiate addiction, and the options that they had for treatment were not just low quality. I felt like they were predatory. Better part of 10 years ago, they were really predatory. And I remember meeting patients who told me that they were saving up $1,000 or in some cases doing things that were illegal so that they could get enough money to get into these programs. And it really offended me, my sensibilities, that there were these doctors who were charging people so much for a first appointment and then running their program in such a way where they were really just trying to kick people out for smoking pot or doing something else. And then they could get someone else to pay that initiation fee. And then when I crunched the numbers on how much it would really cost to get somebody Suboxone and high quality therapy every week, it was appallingly low. And here we are.
First and foremost, I, like so many of us, have personal connections to addiction in my own family and in my husband's family. So I found that the idea of doing something that like I could really feel connected to the mission was incredibly personally motivating to me. And the other thing that was really interesting to me was you have built a company that is based on aligned incentives, and that's a business jargon. But like what to me that meant at the time, and I saw at the time, is like all day, every day, like we are choosing to do the right thing for the people that we're serving. And like, unfortunately, that doesn't happen in healthcare a lot. So I think those two things really drew me. And what's been amazing, an amazing motivator since then that I didn't appreciate was how motivating I would find leading our now 650 person organization to do this. We have such incredible people here. And that's been really inspirational to me as well.
There have been a couple of times when I've been in group and I've seen people reunited together who have known each other for a long time. Specifically, we've all seen this when folks who used to use together, and the most emotional ones are when someone thought the other person was dead and didn't realize that they had made it through to the other side, and seeing them reunited, and that they're able to continue having, their relationship and friendship together, but in this new context is so moving and shows that we're just enabling people to do this for each other and take care of each other.
You and I did our road trip through Indiana, and I vividly remember meeting you at the car rental agency, and I was like, no way am I letting Jeff drive. Like, I'm gonna drive, he can be DJ. And we went to a group in Indiana, and you and I were there. It was a counselor who had been on the job for 2 weeks, Lindsay, who's still with us. And the group was 8 or 9 people. And Lindsay introduced both of us when we started. And, I said, I'm the CEO of groups. And you said, and I founded it. And this woman who was probably 50 some odd years old, she had an air cast on. I just remember her hobbling across the room, and she put her arms on your shoulders and she said, "You saved my life." And you, without hesitating or thinking about it, said, "No, you saved your life." And for me, Jeff, that was when I got it. That for me was what was different and special and so incredible about this place.
I'm proud of that we're doing the hard work that no one else wants to do. Everybody else wants to either be small and focus on their tiny corner of the universe and serve the town that they're in, or they want to do something really big and scalable that gets mediocre to poor outcomes. And we're trying to have our cake and eat it too. And it's not easy to go and do the really hard thing for as many people as needed.
I'm so proud that throughout all the challenges that the past couple of years have shown us, that's not we have not relented on our focus on delivering a high quality service. And we're always going to have opportunity to use technology to make us better, but at the end of the day, we have always kept the sanctity of the community relationship as like the true north of what we're doing. And I'm really proud of that. Because it would have been just as easy to not do that and to go.
It would have been way easier.
The shiny objects and say, hey, we have an app for that. We could do that. But that's not where the hard work is. Helping us become the largest, the highest quality treatment provider for people who are struggling from substance use disorder, and all along the way keeping the great parts of who we are and what our model is, which is doing it through community, through relationships, through stories, and making people feel like they can do it, and we'll support them in doing it.
I'm so excited for what the next 9 years are going to bring.